Hello, Cancer. This is going to be your reading from September 28th, October 5th. This is a love reading. And this is what are they thinking, okay? So, look at that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. That is your card. So, we're already tuned into the energy. I'm just going to shuffle a couple more times and go from there. While I am shuffling. Either way. I'm doing a live reading this upcoming Wednesday, and if you guys want to join in, you are more than welcome to come in and just talk, ask your questions, and we can go from there. It's going to be Wednesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so put that on your little calendars or your day planners or whatever you guys use. And yeah, so without further ado, let's start this and see what we can get. Alright. So the very first question is, what are they thinking? So the person that you're thinking about now, that you feel like this love reading could be about, that's who we're focusing on. So what are they thinking right now? Six of Cups. So when I see this person, I feel they're reminiscing about the past, possibly a childhood friend, or something that happened in childhood. Or maybe this just came to mind, they romanticize their childhoods. Maybe you knew that they didn't exactly have the best childhood, but they tend to romanticize it. And I see them as being like, oh, my childhood was great. But I feel like there's issues coming up now where you can obviously see their childhood was not great. So that's something that I'm seeing. Let me see what else we can get here. Hold on. Nothing but vodka for this guy. Don't want to get hydrated. Okay, so the one thing that I see here, Cancer, is when I see the Six of Cups, it's family oriented. That's why I brought in childhood, and that's why I brought in, because you can see a child here, and you can see here and here. So, and I'm covering up my face because it focuses on the card. As soon as my face comes into the picture, this unfocuses. So that's what I'm seeing here. But let's look into why they're thinking this way. And I get the Six of Swords in reverse. So when we get the Six of Swords on the Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse. Normally it's like this, and it's a person searching for something, and I view it as like a subconscious searching, not like you lost your phone and you're looking between the couch cushions kind of searching. This is looking for what lies within, kind of a search. So this person could be going to therapy. This person could be, I don't feel like they want to be there though, so I don't feel like their results will necessarily be good. Possibly they're being kind of dragged there. They're not going of their own volition or their free will. So I see it as being an effort that's not exactly worthwhile because they're being forced into it. When I see the Six of Swords in reverse, it's like a refusal to search. And when I see the Six of Cups, generally that's a good card. And I feel like what they're thinking, though, is more along the lines of I just feel like there's a tendency to downplay the past with this person, and maybe there's an energy of even I can't go there kind of a thing. So this person has, because the Six of Cups is a good card, okay? And the reason I'm reading it this way is because sometimes I can tune into what the next card's going to be, and for this one it was the Six of Swords in reverse, which is a refusal to search, to go within, and that's why I was reading it that way. And that's the interesting part in tarot reading. You can read however you want. For me, sometimes I get a glimpse into what the next card's going to be, sometimes I don't. And sometimes the message that I'm giving is very, very specific, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere, but trust me, at the very end, it'll make sense, right? That's what I'm trying to do anyway. But, yeah, so this is what are they thinking. So how are they feeling right now? What's one thing? Okay, the Star card in reverse. So This could be, what are they feeling? I feel that there could be a lack of hope. I feel that there could be... I feel that they want to take life into their own hands and they want to do their own thing, but they don't know how to. So this could be someone who's very codependent. This could be someone who's very... I don't want to say guarded necessarily, because I get a sense that they're open. And maybe they're in debt, like financially. I don't get a strong, like... I don't feel closed off, but I feel like I'm not as open as I could be, if that makes any sense. And when I see this, again, star card in reverse, we're looking at... Because if it's upright, the star card is an Aquarius card, right? I don't feel like they're thinking about an Aquarius. I mean, if that's what they're thinking about, that could happen. But when I see the star card in reverse, I feel like it's giving up on hope, or it's not allowing yourself to hope for something anymore. Maybe in their mind, giving up on like childish things or letting go of things that no longer serve them, but I feel like they don't want to. So it's a card of resisted change to me. It's like imagine if someone was really, really upset that the seasons were going to change, right? Like from fall to winter, winter to spring, spring to summer. If someone's upset that the seasons are going to change, it doesn't do anything if they're upset. The seasons are still going to change. It doesn't matter if they're crying or if they're angry, the seasons will still change. That doesn't matter. So I feel like this person's going against the grain, and I feel like they make things harder on themselves than they need to be. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. So what are they feeling? I would say a lack of self-connection, first off, because this card here, the Six of Swords in reverse, is a refusal to look at kind of what's there, to search for, or the refusal to even search for something. It's like, I feel like it would be like giving advice to someone who is very, very obstinate, right? You're giving advice to someone who will not take it. They won't quite understand it the way that you're trying to say it. And I feel like it's just something where they're not ready to receive the message. Sorry, you guys. I always get the yawns, and that's usually a sign of spirit. But spirit is letting me know that it's time to fall asleep. And I just got up. I don't want to have sleep for lunch. You know what I mean? Like there's breakfast, lunch, and I want to go to sleep. So I want to stay up. I want to give you guys this reading here. So let's look at what we got. Four of Wands. So we looked at what they're thinking. We looked at how they're feeling. When I see the Four of Wands, though, and it's not in reverse. So in the future, they're going to be building something with their career, right? This could be a passion project. This could be a hobby. This could be, and I'm getting like sports. So maybe they're starting a sports team, or maybe they're working on something. I'm almost getting a feeling that the person likes the Boston Red Sox is what I'm feeling, like a lot. And I feel like there's this energy of liking sports a lot, maybe using them to escape, but mostly just using them to have a form of connection or a form of grounded energy in their life. So sports, that's where they can put their energy, that's where they can put their that's where they can put all of their emotions, is into something that is safe. If the team loses, you can be sad. If the team wins, you can be happy. It's not so much about the sport, it's about the interaction that the sport allows them to have, and the way that they can interact with themselves in a superficial kind of way, because they don't know how to express sadness or happiness in a truer sense. So sports kind of bring them closer to that. Again, that's what I'm feeling. Let me know in the comments if that kind of corresponds to what you guys have been going through with this person. If they're in your life anymore. I do feel like they're still with you. I don't feel like I don't feel like they're out of your life. If they're an ex or something like that, I don't feel like they're out, but I feel like they're not quite in it either, which is really weird. You'll have to let me know what that means. Because I feel like they are there, but they're not doing anything to say that they are there, right? Very, very different kind of energy. Again, not closed off, just maybe timid would be the word to describe it. I feel like it's very timid kind of energy, or very fragile kind of energy, where it's like I'm seeing a bubble being popped by a needle, and I don't feel like the needle even has to be sharp, and I don't feel like the bubble it's not a very dense bubble. It's just like, I don't know, that's interesting. It's a very maybe sensitive kind of energy, and I don't mean that in necessarily a bad way, but in a way that's like, and maybe the person can't handle criticism. Maybe that's what the needle and the bubble's representing too. So it's hard to talk to this person about those kinds of things. Let's look at what else we have here. So this is going to be your energy coming up. This is your energy in the past, present, future. So these next 3 cards will be past, present, future energy. And that's interesting that we get another 6 card. And it's right below the 2 6 cards, okay? Remember when I asked this question, we had the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords in reverse, and then your card is the 6 of Coins in reverse. So, first off, all the 6s, mark of the beast, 666, guys. What's going on? Don't do that. I'm just kidding. When I see this, Cancer, what I feel is that in the past, we were trying to work on giving of ourselves into a situation, and possibly with this person, it is a love reading. So we were giving ourselves to this person. We were maybe making ourselves as attractive as possible to this person, trying to attract them, trying to bring them in. But when I see the 6 of Coins in reverse, it's more of a card of like, I'm giving, but I'm giving because I feel like I have to. You're not giving because you want to. And that doesn't make you a bad person. What I mean is, I feel like you overextended the invitation of yourself to this person. And so what that means to me is that you went way out of your way to really make sure that everything this person wanted and needed was met, even in a nonverbal communication kind of way. And so when I see that, that's you overextending yourself in the past. That's you really making sure that everything, absolutely everything is fine. You don't even want to hear a sigh of discomfort from this person in any way. You want this person to be absolutely comfortable. And Cancers are good at making people comfortable, but if making this person comfortable makes you uncomfortable, do you understand? That's not a good place to be. But let's look at the present energy and see what's going on here. Oh, man. So they had Major Arcana. You have Major Arcana, okay? And their Major Arcana was in reverse, so was yours. We get Death in reverse. So where theirs was Aquarius, sign in nature, and I don't think there's an Aquarius there, but when I see this, the Death card in reverse, normally it's like that, and there's a skull. When I see the Death card in reverse, it's more about, it could be Scorpio energy, so you could be looking at something where you could be seeking revenge, or you could be seeking a sense of there could be some entitlement here in the now, like maybe something happened, and there's a sense of hurt pride, is what I feel. But this could also be just resistance to change. Remember when I brought in the season analogy? Being mad doesn't make the season not happen, you're just mad. And it's okay to express the emotions, but when we express emotions, it's not necessarily so something will change. It's so that we can express it, right? A healthy person, we express our emotions, and we go with the flow. And right here, when I see the Death card in reverse, it's not allowing the flow to go, so to speak. We're looking at taking this card, and we're looking at resisting what's in front of us. Because this is in the now. So if we're resisting the now moment, if we're resisting the present, it's because we're running from something. I'm going to draw a card here. What are we running from? 2 of Wands in reverse. We're running from having to make a decision, and the decision is not an easy decision. Obviously, this whole thing, right now, what you're working through, I feel like this could be friends, okay? There could be a group of friends, and you have to decide to stay with one group or the other. That just came to my mind. that's more of an intuitive thing. And there could be a Sagittarius here. There could be someone that's more domineering, that's a fire sign. I could see that. But what we're looking at here is that there's a hard decision that has to be made. And as I've said many times, sometimes we're presented with what appears to be 2 paths, but there's actually 4 options. Okay, and every time I say this, there's another option. I've thought about this. So if there's 2 paths that are in front of us, there's four options we have. We can go left, we can go right, in the figurative sense. I mean, obviously you can go up and to the right and up, whatever. No, we're talking about figuratively. You can go down the left path, you can go down the right path, you can stay where you are, or you can go backwards. Okay? Or, if there's a signpost for a left path and a right path, you can go straight down the middle, ignore both paths, and just keep going. But you don't know what's down there. That's kind of a new path. So, one path has already happened. And that's the path of the past. That's already happened. One path is happening now, and that's the crossroads we're at. And the future paths are the left and the right. And we can either go left or right, but the future is going to happen either way. And even if we stay still, the future is still going to happen. If there is an element in these friendships where we need to make a decision, especially if there's like a quickness element, where it's like quick, make a decision, don't fall for that, okay? We have time. We all have time. There shouldn't be any sense of quickness here, but that's what I'm seeing. There's a resistance of change. It could be of a social group. This could be you having to pick between possibly 2 jobs or 2 passions as well, and you like both of them, and you don't want to give either one of them up. But let's look at the future energy here. So what's going on in your future? And I get the Page of Coins in reverse. So right now, the energy, if we were to project it into the future, if we were just to take all the energy that's going on in your life right now and project it into the future, we get the Page of Coins in reverse, which is an immature earth sign energy, right? So you could have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but I also see this as a sense of maybe not being grounded in the future, or not feeling like you're grounded, or maybe financially being someone who's drifting, or someone who doesn't know what to do with their finances, possibly. I know this was a love reading, and to me, I feel like we're focused on love, but there's also a sense of like that you guys need to do other things before love becomes more of a priority. So there's love, you want to have that, and that would be helpful and beneficial. But ultimately, that's what I'm seeing, you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the reading, please subscribe if you're not already, and like the video. It helps out a lot, especially the subscribing. That helps out a ton on this channel. And next week, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I will be doing a 1-hour live stream. So come in and let me know what's going on, you guys. Alright, with that, love you guys. Take care, and I will talk to you shortly. Bye.